walkway. And it's Bono on the left and Jasmine on the right. Believe it or not, Jasmine's been a resident of Gibbon Island since 1979.
Wow.
She's 46 years of age and a grandmother 3 times over. Well, our mate, Bono there on the left, he just arrived here about 6.5 years ago from the Eureka, California Zoo. After he lost his mate, they transferred him here to be with Jasmine, and these two have become the best of friends. He's 42 years of age and a grandfather 2 times over. Now, the average lifespan of a gibbon is 50 years, so these two are in their senior years. Word is they're already collecting gibbon Social Security. They're very, very strong from all the climbing and swinging they do throughout these trees. I have no doubt they could beat anybody on this train, including myself, in an arm wrestling contest. And when they communicate with each other, they make a very loud whooping sound that can be heard throughout the entire zoo. And they're simply marking their territory and speaking to each other through that loud whoop. And finally, the easiest way to tell the difference between an ape and a monkey is really very simple. An ape does not have a tail. An ape is not fond of the water and will not try to escape Gibbon Island. Whereas a monkey has a long tail, and a monkey is fearless of this water and probably would have swam over here and joined us on the train by now had they been living here. So the white-handed gibbon's the smallest species of ape, and they're native to Asia. On our left is the Andre Clark Bird Refuge. It's not the property of the zoo, but that of the city of Santa Barbara. It's 42 acres in size. 30 of those acres are comprised of shallow water. It's a mixture of salt water and fresh water known as brackish water. And it certainly attracts the birds. The Audubon Society would estimate that up to 200 different species of birds will visit this estuary before the end of the year. As we make our way across the train trestle, there should be some California condor up to our right for us to view. These birds were nearly extinct in the late 1980s. There were only 22 of these birds known to exist. Thanks to breeding and conservation, their numbers are now up to 560 birds. Well, it doesn't look like any of them around today. This is the largest bird in all of North America, and when fully grown, it'll be over 4 feet tall, weigh in excess of 25 pounds, and have a remarkable wingspan of 9.5 feet. And now, as we enter the Africa Forest portion of our tour, I've been told there may be an alligator or two in here. Certainly no need to be concerned, they're only looking for a handout. And up to the right is the back wall of our lowland gorillas. We have 2 brothers residing here, Bangori and his brother Unzinga. They each weigh over 450 pounds, have been known to eat as much as 40 pounds of vegetation in a single day. These 2 are considered to be bachelors because they're too young to be out on their own, too old to be living with mom and dad, so we have a pair of bachelor brothers residing here at the zoo. Mosaic snake that hasn't moved 1 inch in over 12 years. That brings us to the tallest animal on the planet Earth, and of course, that would be the giraffe. We have 2 males and 2 females here at the zoo. The 2 females are over here on the far left. And baby Malia is right out here. She was born on November 4th last year, and she weighed 152 pounds when born. And today, at just about 10 months of age, she's already gained 350 pounds and grown 3 feet taller in those 10 months.
Wow.
And one of the reasons for that rapid growth is these giraffes eat constantly all day long, up to 20 hours a day. Of course, all they're eating is grass and lettuce and hay and vegetation. So they need to eat that much in order to maintain that 2,000 pounds of body weight. So if they're eating 20 hours a day, believe it or not, they exist on an average of just 30 minutes of sleep each day. And they sleep standing up and with one eye open in search of predators. If chased by a predator, they've been clocked at an amazing 35 miles an hour. Now that is equivalent to a thoroughbred making its way around a racetrack, so it's really moving out. And with those powerful hind legs, they've been known to drop a predator, such as a lion, with just one kick. So these giraffes can take care of themselves. They're pretty self-sustaining. Yet they are an endangered species with less than 30,000 of them remaining in the world today. Now their spots are just as unique as our fingerprints are in identifying us. So each giraffe's spots are their own identity.
I didn't know that. That's very cool. And that's just a baby, less than a year old.